Okay, we're rolling. And go. Hello and welcome back to my channel, Keeping Up with Abby. My name is Abby, and this channel's sole purpose is keeping you up to date with school, preparing for graduation, and possibly a move to Colorado. Everything that you need to keep up with me is right here on my channel and also over on my Instagram. Today's video is all about spilling the tea about what I did this summer, my internship, what we did, how long it lasted, what were some of my summer highlights, and all of the good summer things, and a little bit about how I'm preparing for college. So for this summer, for the third summer, I have been working with my church, the First Baptist Church in the town that I live in, and I've been the kids ministry intern. It has been such a joy to do this. It has been so much fun. I love every second of it. We do VBS, we do kids camp, kids church. One of the big things that I am a part of is I am kind of like one of the directors for the VBS. This year was magnified. Oh my gosh, this was such a good theme. All about like zooming in on God and using his creation as an example. So like we zoomed in like the stems of a flower, and you know, you can see the veins, you can see the little bugs on it, and that kind of represents like how much detail he puts into like our fingerprints, that everybody's fingerprints are different. So it was like really looking at those kind of things, and it was such a good theme. I'm gonna like put a couple things here, like videos and stuff that I did. And so one of the things that we do is, me and my sister, we are Rocky and Ranger. We do skits every morning, and we do a skit to close out every day, and it is so much fun. I love being a part of the skits. It's so different because you get to put on a character, and then when you're walking around visiting kids, everybody's like, it's Rocky and Ranger, and it's so much fun. And even throughout the summer since VBS, like we'll be at the farmers market in town, and I see these kids, and their mom comes from, they're like, hey, they think you're Rocky and Ranger. I don't know what that's about. We're like, oh yes we are. And it's so much fun. One thing that we did this summer, part of VBS, is me and my sisters were, you know, part of the worship team, as well as we did this, me and my other sister did the skits. So we were on stage, we were dancing, we were having so much fun. It was just a blast overall for VBS. We had I think we had 300 kids. Our average was like 267, 68, something like that every single day. That's a lot of kids. But it was so worth it. We would still have the same hype, still do the same exact thing if we had 5 kids show up. All that matters is the kids and showing them the love of Jesus and how much he loves them, and by reflecting that love by loving them and putting on VBS. The second thing I did this year, right after VBS, like we had 1 week break, and then we were off to kids camp. My main role was kind of watching everybody's stuff. So like some of the adults would swim with the kids during like our swim activities. Some of them would go on the banana boat ride. So I would hold a lot of the kids' towels and adult backpacks if they were out swimming and stuff. And so mainly because of that is because I cannot swim. And so I was kind of held back on some of those activities. So those are like my 2 main things that I did at my internship this year. So this is my last summer being the intern. You don't have like a time frame where you can't do it anymore. It's just I am possibly moving to Colorado, January, February, that timeline maybe. And so this was my last one, and it was a great last ride. I'm so very thankful for my time at my internship at the church. It has meant so much. And I truly am gonna miss it. I know a lot of people are like, oh, are you so excited, you know, to move on to the next chapter? Like, I would glue myself at the church if I had to. I would work there until the day I died if I could be her intern until then. And I know she would. She agrees. She doesn't want me to go to Colorado. So it's very, you know, mixed feelings about moving. And you know, part of growing up is you gotta move on. Okay, enough of that. This is my last semester at SFA, and I am so excited, mainly because I will be done with school for a while. I don't think I'm gonna get my master's. I'm in the same dorm, not the same room this time. I moved a couple doors down, which is, it's okay. So 5 classes stay between me and graduation, and I'm taking social media strategies, social media content, feature writing, media management, and I was taking sports writing, but now I am taking PR, branding, and content creation. I have my 5 classes that I need to graduate. So graduation is still December 13th, and we just gotta get through this last semester. This semester is gonna be filled with a lot of weird last things and preparing for the next chapter. But it's kind of crazy to be like living in the last chapter, but also closing it and preparing for the next chapter all at the same time. And that's what this semester is closing strong and applying for new jobs, applying to leave the state, and all of those things. And so it's just gonna be a really weird semester. So that is the tea on the summer, how I'm preparing a little bit, or kind of my thoughts going into my last semester at SFA. I hope you enjoyed this video. There will be more videos coming soon as I'm packing for SFA. I'm going on a trip to Colorado in a few weeks, and so I'll bring you guys along. But that is everything you need to catch up for this next season of my last semester at university.